Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So, I want to talk about the Golden Boy issue, and I just want to lay out the facts and the data for why I believe that they have Golden Boy has discriminatory practices within their business. And I've heard a few questions or a few rumblings, right? That Golden Boy didn't send the emails. It wasn't from Golden Boy. The PR guy didn't say that. Well, let's fast forward and talk about this stuff because I want to make y'all jobs as easy as possible so you guys can move forward and help facilitate this message because obviously media is afraid to feel uncomfortable as it relates to this because mainstream media is not picking up this story, and it's going to gain momentum. I'm sure it will. But I'm going to start with, here's what I believe. I believe that they have a mission statement to destroy Al Haymon because he's black. That's simply what I believe. I 100% stand by it, and I'm going to show you some facts and details to substantiate my points, because I think the boxing world and the boxing public deserve to at least see the facts and make up your own decision. You understand what I'm saying? So, here we go. The first clip I'm going to play is from Ellie's setback. Ellie's setback after the Ortiz, Berto upset. Remember when Ortiz defeated Berto? Steve Kim said something that was real telling, and I'm going to play the clip. And I'm not going to comment after my introduction because I want you guys to formulate your own ideas. I don't want to force you to think how I think. So you guys formulate your ideas, and then I'm going to move on to the next point. So here we go. I'll play it for you.
Absolutely, and he keeps it honest. You know what? I know Steve Kim for fucking many years.
But I've said anytime an Al Haymon fighter loses, it's great for business.
Pound for pound, Victor Ortiz pound for pound now.
The next thing I want to talk about is Doug Fisher. Now, I didn't mention about Steve Kim. Steve Kim is works for Ring TV, which is a subsidy of Golden Boy, and Oscar De La Hoya owns Golden Boy Promotions and Ring TV. So when you guys say everything wasn't a part of Golden Boy, I want you guys to understand that it actually is. So here's my next point about Doug Fisher. Doug Fisher sent out this tweet May 24th, 2016, and he described what is a demographic. And this is his words from his personal Twitter account. Here is my short definition of the demographic. Racially biased African American boxing fans that are uninformed jerks. End quote. You guys formulate your own ideas. Keep in mind, this is all under the umbrella and the watchful eye of Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, and Ring TV. Now let's go to the next clip, which I'm going to talk about. The next thing I want to talk about, and the most prevalent today, is the emails that I fail to remember. Bloody Elbow sent out about that the media guy sending out the nigga, Black Hitler, scumbag quotes as it relates to Al Haymon. Now, if you look at his personal Twitter account, you can see it says lawyer, journalist, Ring TV contributor. Let's stop there. He's a Ring TV contributor, which in fact is a subsidy of Golden Boy, which is owned by Oscar De La Hoya, which Oscar De La Hoya owns both Golden Boy Promotions and Ring TV. So I just want to be clear. People say, oh, he wasn't a part of, it wasn't sent through Golden Boy. He is a contributor to Ring TV magazine. I don't know how much he gets paid. I don't know if it's a bartering system, but he is under the umbrella, right, of Golden Boy Promotions. Now, keep in mind, whenever a policeman gets shot, when a policeman shoots a unarmed person, whether they're black, white, they get paid. They go on administrative leave. When you make an obscene comment on CNN, when you're a contributor, you guys are seeing people on the DS of all ethnicities. They get rid of you, right? And those are facts. When um, Steve Harvey made the joke about Asians, he had to make a mistake because he is a contributor to a major network. Some people say contributor, some people say employee. Contributor probably doesn't come with as many benefits as a full-time employee, but you have the access as a Ring TV employee to get in boxing events. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but I just want to make this exceptionally clear. Okay? Exceptionally clear. He is a contributor, which makes him an employee of Ring TV, which is the subsidy of Golden Boy Promotions, which is owned by Oscar De La Hoya. Now, as you can see in the the email, it says, what does it say in the email? I'm going to quote him. It says, "I think my article goes deeper into what that nigga is doing. He's a scumbag." End quote. That says a lot. And as of 3 minutes before I started this article, July 22nd now, because it's 3:55 in the morning on Sunday morning, about to get ready for the NFC and AFC football championship games, just so you can timestamp this and you know what I'm talking about. It still says, I screenshotted his Twitter. His personal Twitter says he is a contributor to Ring TV, which makes him an employee of Oscar De La Hoya. Okay? So let's be clear. And let's talk more. Let's advance this argument further. Or not even an argument, these facts. Let's just discuss these facts further. In order to use words like nigga, scumbag, black Hitler, you must have a relationship with the person. Right? So Ramiro Gonzalez is not off the hook, because I can't walk and have a cold conversation about anyone of any ethnicity and call them outside their name. That can't happen under 99.9% of any circumstances. So wherever there's smoke, there's fire. And always remember that. And I am deeply concerned about this issue, because as media as a whole, we are silent about this. But I just want these facts to come forth, and I want you guys to see the lineage in which they are seeking to destroy Al Haymon and PBC, and not humiliate. This is humiliation to a man who's never spoken in public. Now, I know Oscar De La Hoya has dealt with him privately, because over 90% of Golden Boy Promotions have come from the Floyd Mayweather and the PBC side, if you guys fully understand. Floyd Mayweather, remember they used to work together, Floyd Mayweather fights, and they made so much money together. And it'll come out in trial why they broke up, but this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about primary evidences that Steve Kim, Doug Fisher, and Hesquire, you guys, I'm trying to get his name right now. I'm looking at you guys know what I'm talking about. The contributor are purposely trying to destroy Al Haymon and PBC. And I'm not making this stuff up. This isn't arbitrary evidence. This is primary evidence. And I'm not afraid to lose my access to fights or because that's the only thing they could take from me. I'm still going to write my articles for the newspaper. I'm still going to talk on YouTube. And that's the great thing about YouTube. I own everything on YouTube. And part two to that is, although I have access to fighters, how I get paid is through my subscribers on YouTube. And so my trust is with you guys. It's not to these fighters that I get to interview. I'm gracious and I'm humbled that I have the opportunity to do it. But at the end of the day, I have to be loyal to you guys. I have to be more loyal to my subscribers than to my than to the people I interview. So I'll give up my ringside seat. I can get free tickets to any fight in the world. I have, and I'm not going to relinquish how I can get them, but it's not hard for me to get into a fight anywhere. So, from promoters to friends to boxing friends, it's never an issue me getting into a fight. So, uh, and I'll get the access because if I'm not part of the media, I can still get access as a as a patriot. You know what I mean? I'll still be able to go in the media room and hang out. I'll still get credentials. So I, in theory, I literally can't be stopped in terms of getting where I need to get. Maybe if it's a Golden Boy event, maybe they'll block me, but I don't really care about that. What I care about right now is letting you guys know that Frederick Hawthorne is not making this stuff up. Golden Boy has consistently, over the years, from 2011, I just showed you, from 2011 to 2016, May of 2016, and this is just some of the stuff that I've dug up. I haven't dug deeper, and if I dig deeper, I'm sure I'll find more of the discriminatory practices that they have been practicing for years. So feel free. This is your information, and these are the facts. So I'm tired of people saying that he didn't work for Golden Boy. He works for Ring TV, which is a subsidy of Golden Boy. And if you don't value Ring TV, why every time when you look up the pound for pound list, you go to Ring TV or you go to Ring Magazine? Ring Magazine, everyone know Ring Magazine was a staple. Print is kind of dying off now, but when I was a kid, Ring Magazine, if you was on the cover of Ring Magazine, come on, man, that was a big ass deal. So Doug Fisher is an editor for Ring TV. Steve Kim is an announcer for Ring TV. Doug Fisher is also an announcer for Ring TV, and Hesquel Balderas is an affiliate of Ring TV. Is a contributor, quote, contributor. So Barbershop Conversation, I got these facts out, and I just want to help you guys so you guys can fully understand what the hell is going on. So here you go. The proof is in the pudding. I'm not making this up. Employees of Golden Boy and Ring TV, which is owned by Oscar De La Hoya, said all of this. I'm just reporting facts. Again, I'll repeat, I am reporting facts. So Barbershop Conversations, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.